met.
Pat, here's a marvelous convenient place for our rehearsal. This green plot shall be our stage, this hawthorn brake our tiring house, and we will do it in action as we will do it before the duke.
Peter Quince,
What sayest thou, Bully Bottom?
there are things in this comedy of Pyramus and Thisbe that will never please. First, Pyramus must draw a sword to kill himself, which the ladies cannot abide. How answer you that?
By our Lincoln, a borrowless fear.
I believe we should leave the killing out when all is done.
Not a wit. I have a device to make all well. Write me a prologue, and let the prologue seem to say that we will do no harm with our swords. And for the more better assurance, tell them that I, Pyramus, am not Pyramus, but Bottom the Weaver. This will put them out of fear.
Well, we will have such a prologue, and it shall be written in 8 and 6.
No, make it 2 more. Let it be written in 8 and 8.
Would not the ladies be afeard of the lawyer?
I'm here, I promise you.
Master, you ought to consider with yourselves to bring in, God shield us, a lion among ladies is a most dreadful thing, for there is not a more fearful, wild fowl than your lion living, and we ought to look to it.
Therefore, another prologue must tell he is not lying.
Yes.
Nay,
No.
half his face must be seen through the lion's neck, and he must speak through saying thus, or to the same effect, ladies, or fair ladies, I would wish you, or I would request you, or I would entreat you. Not to fear, not to tremble my life or yours, for if you think I come hither as a lion, it were pity on my life. No, I am no such thing. I am a man, as other men are. And there indeed, let him name his name plainly and tell them that he is Snug the Joiner. Huh?
Well, if that shall be, then fair enough. Yeah. But there is 2 hard things. That is to bring the moonlight into a chamber, for if you know, Pyramus and Thisbe meet by moonlight.
Does the moon shine the night we play our play?
Our calendar, look to the almanac. Find out moonshine. Find out moonshine.
I don't shine that night.
Why then may we leave a casement of the great ballroom window where we play our play open, and the moon may shine in at the casement.
Aye, or else one must come in with a lanthorn and a bush of thorns and say, they come to present it or to disfigure the person of moonshine. Then there is another thing. We must have a wall in the great chamber. For Pyramus and Thisbe, says the story, did talk through the chink of a wall.
You can never bring it up. Wall? What say you, Bottom?
Some man or other must present wall, and let him have some plaster or some loam or some rough cast. And let him hold his fingers thus, and through that cranny shall Pyramus and Thisbe whisper.
Well, if that may be, then all is well. Come sit down, every mother's child, and rehearse your parts.
All right, the teeth, the lips, the tip, the tongue. She sat on the balcony.
Pyramus, you shall begin, and when everyone is spoken, you speak your way into that break, and so each according to his cue.
Inexplicably hiccuping.
What have been homespuns are we swaggering here, so near the cradle of the Fairy Queen? What a play, Toward! I'll be an auditor, an actor too, perhaps, if I see cause.
Please welcoming him up.
Speak, Pyramus! Thisbe, stand forth.
Oh, Thisbe, thy flowers of odious savor sweet.
Odors.
Odors, savor sweet. So hath thy breath, thy dearest Thisbe dear. Oh, but hark, a voice. Stay thou but here a while, and by I will to thee appear.
A stranger Pyramus than e'er played here. Must I start now?
Aye, laddie, you must, for you must understand that he goes but to see a noise that he heard, and is to come again.
Most radiant Pyramus, most lily white of hue, the red rose on triumphant briar. Most frisky juvenile and eek.
Ik most lovely as horse that yet would never tire. I'll make thee Pyramus and Minis too.
Ninus, too, man, you must not speak that part yet. That you answer to Pyramus. You speak your first part all at once, cues and all. Pyramus enters. Your cue is past, it is never tired.
Yeah.
As true as horse that yet would never tire.
If I were fair Thisbe, I were only thine.
Oh, monstrous, oh, strange. We are haunted masters, grey masters, fly masters. Help!
I'll follow you. I'll lead you about around. Through bog, through bush, through brake, through briar. Sometime a horse I'll be, sometime a hound, a hog, a headless bear, sometime a fire. And neigh, and bark, and grunt, and roar, and burn. Like horse, hound, hog, bear, fire at every turn.